Hi, my name is Virginia. I have been a LuLaRoe consultant for just over 4 years. I just had my Lulaversary last week, marking 4 years since I launched my business. I wanted to take this opportunity to share with you the reasons why I sell LuLaRoe, why I continue to sell LuLaRoe. The bottom line, because it's fun. I love what I do. Ever since I was 14, I've wanted to own my own fashion line, a modest fashion line. So I went to school for business. But 4 years ago, I was at a play date with my friend, and she brought up the question. She said, when are you guys going to have more kids? And I said, well, we can't have more kids until we can afford to buy a new car. And she said, and I said, and that's not going to happen until either my husband gets a job or something drastically changes. And she's like, well, you could sell LuLaRoe like I do. And I'm like, I'm not interested in selling. I'm not a salesperson. She's like, well, I'm not either. And I started to rattle off every excuse I could think of. I'm like, I'm not a salesperson. I don't have a car. I can't take packages to the post office. I don't know anybody that would buy. And with each excuse, she told me, she rebutted it. She's like, well, the post office will come to your house. They'll pick up your packages for you. Most of the people I sell to are across the country. I've never met them before. I sell mostly online. The one thing that she couldn't get away from me was the money. When I started 4 years ago, it was $5,000 to get my initial inventory. $5,000. And I was like, there's no way. So I just discounted the whole thing, and I went home and I told my husband about the opportunity, and he's like, you need to call Kate back right now and tell her that you want to do it. I'm like, honey, where are we going to find $5,000? He's like, I don't care how or where we're going to find the money, but I will find the money. He's like, you have wanted to own your own fashion line since you were 14. We're doing this and you're doing this, and we'll find the money. And we did. We paid back our initial investment. I have pretty quickly too. Like I started selling online right away, started holding in-home pop-ups, and I love it. I love seeing the look on women's faces when they try on new LuLaRoe. LuLaRoe is a comfortable clothing fashion line that is both modest and fashionable, and reasonably priced, I feel. And it's there for the everyday person. They have athletic lines now. They have elegant lines now. But the basic clothes that you wear every day, they sell denim. They sell shirts. They sell leggings. They sell skirts. They sell jackets. They sell dresses. Anything that you could want in your closet, pretty much LuLaRoe sells it. LuLaRoe is all I've worn for the last 4 years. And I absolutely love what I do. Now, I get a lot of questions about LuLaRoe. They say, why LuLaRoe? LuLaRoe has given my family so much freedom. When we initially started selling, we were living paycheck to paycheck. That's why it's like, there's no way we can afford this. We were living paycheck to paycheck. We were poor college students with 2 kids. And we had 1 car, and my husband took it to work every single day. But my daughter had an accident. She cut her finger, and it was then that we knew that we needed a new car, because I had to call him from work to come and take us to the hospital so I could take care of my daughter. But my LuLaRoe now, it pays for our car. 8 months later, after starting LuLaRoe, I bought our new car. LuLaRoe pays for my car every single month. And on top of that, we recently bought a new home, and LuLaRoe pays for our new home. We're in the process of moving, and so currently we have 2 mortgages, and my LuLaRoe business pays for our second mortgage while we're in the transition phase of moving before we sell our home here, because we are in the process of moving to Fort Worth, Texas. People are like, I could never sell LuLaRoe because I would want to keep everything in my size. Here's a little tip. All the things you love will never come in your size. You'll have to go hunt them down and buy them from other people. Tip number 2, people are like, well, I'm not a good salesperson. You know what? You wear the clothes, you take pictures of the clothes, you love the clothes, and people will love the clothes with you. It's actually really simple. You buy wholesale, you sell retail, make a profit. You never have to build a team. I've been doing this for 4 years, and I make money without having anybody underneath me. So it's not anything more than that. And it's fun. I love what I do. People are like, well, I couldn't ever sell LuLaRoe because I don't get to pick the prints. When you place an order, you get to pick the size and the style, and that is it. But you know what? It's awesome because I get things in my box that I wouldn't normally pick for myself. I'm a floral and a tie-dye girl, If I picked all florals and tie-dyes, I would only sell to those customers that like florals and tie-dyes like me. I would never sell to those people that like puppy prints and paw prints and hearts and Aztecs and solids and stripes and all those things that don't necessarily draw my eye. They draw other customers' eyes, and 9 times out of 10, the items that I don't like are the ones that sell first, and I'm not even kidding about that. But I love what I do. The great thing about LuLaRoe is that instead of $5,000 like it was when I started, it is now only $499 to start. You get 65 pieces, and if you do the math, that's extremely low price pieces that you can turn around and sell for retail and earn back 4 to 5 times the money that you invested in really quickly. I recently had someone on board with me. She has sold 12 pieces and has already made back her entire investment in less than a week. It's amazing and it's fun, and she's pumped to keep going. That's what LuLaRoe does. Now we own a much bigger home. Before we were living basically in my mother-in-law's basement. And now we own our own home. We're not living paycheck to paycheck. We don't have to tell our kids we can't afford something anymore. We're currently planning vacations, something that we were never able to do before. LuLaRoe has given us a freedom that we've never had before. And that's why I want to share the opportunity. I want to share that freedom with others. I stay home with my kids all day. I have a 6-year-old, a 4-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 10-month-old, and I get to stay home with them all day long. I'm doing this late at night because that's the easiest time for me. LuLaRoe works for you. You don't work for LuLaRoe. You work it in the times that work best for you. I just got off a live an hour ago at 12:30 in the morning because that's what time works for me, and that's when my customers shop for me, is in the middle of the night. During the day when my kids are asleep, I also do lives during nap times. It's whatever is convenient for me. And it's whatever is convenient for you. You make the business work for you, not the other way around. If you have any questions or you'd ever like to learn more about this amazing opportunity, feel free to contact me. I would love to talk to you about it.